Who has the most attitude?
Oh, wait.
Wait, that's so... Wait, that's not put a finger down.
I
Excuse you. No, there we have it. I don't have...
Get ready. It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, and Lauren. Welcome to the Cimorelli podcast.
Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And we're Cimorelli. Welcome back to the Cimorelli podcast. Did you almost say it?
Yes.
Don't.
Hey! Welcome back to episode 2.
I was gonna...
Are
you GoPro?
No. Welcome to episode 218. Woo! I can't believe we've talked for like 218 hours. That's a lot of hours.
More than that.
A little
for
less,
sure.
a little more.
Okay. More, I guess. Thank you for having us in your ear today. I imagine now.
Amy, okay, someone speak English so we can move forward.
Okay. So today we're doing Put a Finger Down, which we've done before. And
I don't remember.
Yeah, Christina blocked that out.
because I'm having an issue today. I don't know what happened. My brain is on like the fritz. So
Yikes.
just,
Just watch the episode.
Yeah.
Here we go.
okay. That's my intro.
Amy's giving that man who's like, sorry for roasting. You're getting that man who's like, when we were in caves 300 years ago. At least for that video you just said. And then it's like, we were in caves 300 years ago?
Yay!
That was like the 1700s.
I don't know what happened. My brain is like jammed, like a printer.
Oh. All right. Okay. So, hello, everyone. We have everyone here today, so I don't have to say, where's Lisa? Where's Kath?
They're
All
here.
here. We're going to start with our highs and lows of the week. So, what's your high and low of the week?
You know, I'll go first because we love a low-high combo.
Yeah.
It's
High-low
potty
dress.
training week.
Oh.
So the first day was really magical, like weirdly magical, even though there was like accidents everywhere. So I was like, oh, so fun. Like it's been a combo of both, like because I feel like you have to put everything down and watch your child like a hawk lest they start peeing everywhere. So
tough.
I've had to really like extra tune in with her and learn all her cues and just like hang out all day with her. So
I
that
never
part
get the cues. Everyone's like, what are the cues? I'm like, why do I not get them?
well,
Am
her
I
cues is,
blind?
Mama, I'm pooping. But she's not actually.
Oh.
She says that if she feels it, but anyway,
Okay,
this is
that's a
TMI.
good cue.
But she, yeah, all different things. Or like when I leave her alone is when things happen. So I have to make sure she's prepared when I leave her alone. Whatever. Just a lot of tuning in and hanging out with my child. So that was really fun and magical. And like I didn't expect that. I was just expecting it all to be difficult and terrible for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like, who filled my head with horror stories of potty training? I don't know. Did you have a horror story?
No, I had actually a
Yeah.
really good one.
Yeah, I'm like, why did I think it was going to be
I was
the
so
worst
scared.
thing ever?
I waited forever because I was so scared it was going to be the worst thing I'd ever experienced.
What? I don't know. But anyway, it was like a lot of great moments, but then a lot of like just a couple days in, me being like, I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And like the overwhelm of like, what if I'm missing something? What if I'm not? I don't even know. Just a lot of stress. So there's a lot of stressful moments and then a lot of cleaning up accidents, which isn't the worst, but we're finally having some great success the last 2 days. So round of applause for Lily. But
Love
yes,
that for you.
it's been a wild time. It's been a magical time. It's been highs and lows combined.
Love that.
For some reason, Tristan also decided this week that she wants to use
Mom
the
just
pod.
told me that.
But because my children apparently are obsessed with underwear.
She ran up to me and like
don't know
showed
why.
me.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Okay, Barrett got new underwear, then she's like, I want to wear it, basically. So I was like, okay. I was like, you're only allowed to, this way I did with Barrett too. I'm like, you're only allowed to wear underwear if you sit on the potty. So then she sat in the potty, and then she keeps wanting to, so she keeps actually going to the bathroom.
That's so cute.
Because she wants to wear underwear.
Go,
So I just
Tristan,
ordered her
go.
some. And I was her exact age when I potty trained. I feel like she's not going to, though. I feel like we're just playing a game, but we'll see. But I was her exact age, 22 months. Isn't that funny?
Be careful. These kids are smart. But not be careful. That's great.
Okay, this is a great segue into mine. Okay, so I decided for a low, I'm actually going to do an embarrassment of the week. Which is my children.
Wait,
My
embarrass them
children.
or
No,
they embarrassed you? Oh no.
Okay, so listen, let me start with my high. Okay, my high of the week is, even though I was PMSing, which should be my low, I had the most productive week ever, despite my PMS trying to take me down.
Nevertheless.
So that was like, like probably the most productive week I'd have had in like, I don't even know how long, months and months. So I was like, wow, I am unstoppable. So here's my low is my, so it's not actually a low.
Your story
It's not
took
actually-
me out.
Oh my gosh.
It was so funny.
Oh,
Be like, what a beautiful, magical evening, whatever. But I'm seething with rage. I was like, oh, too good.
my Instagram story.
What was the embarrassment though?
What
was the embarrassment I'm
Oh,
dying to know?
okay. So it's not actually my low of the week. That's why I'm saying it's not a low, but
It's
but
your
it's
embarrassment
my
of the
embarrassment of the week. Okay, so listen. So we all know how when I took Barrett on a walk the other day, he starts pointing out when people look pregnant, men and women. So he says like, "Mommy, his tummy is really, really big. He has a baby in there, whatever." I'm like, stop it. So Tristan,
I would die.
Okay, he just started doing this. He's 3. Tristan is 1, and she added something to this. Every time we walk by a shirtless man, she goes, "Naked!" And she points and yells, "Naked!" And then Barrett's doing
that's
it
too
too.
good.
So I have to be
Oh
like,
my god.
That's too
so every time I'm like running away, trying to hope they don't like understand what she's saying. So I'm so scared to walk by anyone because I'm like, oh no, Bear's gonna tell them they're pregnant. Tristan's gonna tell them they're naked. And you know what? This is what I get for being, would we say, the most embarrassing sibling?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Everyone
yeah.
unanimously agrees on that. This is what I get.
It is.
Yeah.
This is what came to me.
When you
I feel
have
like in parenthood, you kind of reap what you sow.
That's
Like
what I've
you
sowed.
sow late, you sow in your teen years, and then you reap in parenthood.
If you're a loudmouth, you raise a bunch
Yeah.
of loudmouths.
that's
also, you don't always reap what you sow, but sometimes you do.
But I did.
you did.
And this is just the beginning. This is the very beginning.
Oh, Christina, that's
I
gonna be
shudder to
rough.
think what I'm going to experience in the years to come. So, there you go. Next.
Ha.
Let's
Wow.
see, your low is pretty
My
easy,
low
right?
is I'm so tired and I don't know why. I could hazard some guesses, but I just like, as you know, because I just said so, my brain is like on the fritz and it's just not working. And I'm like, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was the fact that, I don't know. Well, I don't know. But my high was that, and you're going to laugh at this, is that I woke up at 5:20 today and it was the greatest day ever.
What?
I had a wonderfully pleasant, enjoyable morning.
Because
And
you
now
woke
I'm
up early,
so
or is that you
tired.
sleeping in?
No, because I woke up early.
Oh.
I have
You
been
naturally
living
woke up at 5:20.
because let me just tell y'all, if I even speak to a man in general, the next morning I'm up at 5:30.
Are you hinting
Anxiety,
something?
you mean?
No, I'm not hinting.
Okay, I was gonna
At
say.
this moment.
Did you speak to a man?
I may
That's why you
have.
woke up at 5:30.
I may have.
Oh, okay.
But nothing groundbreaking. But I don't know. For whatever reason, the good Lord decided to awake me at 5:20, and it was so good.
Hey, your pics were really cool.
It was so good because I was like,
took some, like,
thank
photography.
you. I was like, I'm gonna go for a walk, go to church, and I just had the most wonderfully pleasant time.
Wow, you've already lived a whole
that.
life.
Yeah, I heard you stomping down the stairs at 6:40. I was like,
Amy has such a loud stomp for such a small
Well,
person.
okay, I figured
And with
out.
such small feet, it's shocking.
Sure, I figured out. Well, okay, Lauren taught me how to walk daintily.
I don't get how
And
you
second, a lot of it is because I only basically exclusively wear platform shoes. And you can't not
Oh
stomp.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait,
I was wearing flip
Lauren
flops
taught you?
and trying not to stomp.
wait, how do you walk daintily? I don't know.
You had to go heel toe, heel toe, heel toe.
yeah,
heel
you can't
toe.
just go boom,
You
boom,
can't
boom.
go
You need like
beat my
a
foot.
are you
over
like
here.
flat?
If you're trying to be
Yeah.
dead silent,
I have
look,
very
pretty
or
flat feet.
tiptoe.
Tiptoe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tiptoe down the
Amy,
stairs.
You don't understand that I am a panther, okay?
I know you are.
and Lauren are
I
so
am.
quiet.
I can
You
move
guys are the
through a
quietest
room
walkers for
if
sure.
there's carpet and literally not make a sound because
my
I'm trying not to
gosh.
wake Chad or wake Lily, whatever. I'm like
What's the opposite of a panther?
Yeah, it's you.
like a kangaroo or something.
I feel like a kangaroo
A
now 'cause
bull
I
in
always
a
have
China
Asa in the
shop.
rap.
you.
No, that's me too,
And they're,
Kat.
like, energetic and they
I'm just
hop and-
way too busy / late
Yes.
all the time, and I'm always moving fast because I'm like, I gotta get going, and I'm like, stomp, stomp, stomp.
Wait,
Yeah.
really quick. Speaking of waking people up, now that I'm a parent, you know what I processed last night, and I might want to apologize to mom and dad if they care. I used to shower every night at like between midnight and 2 a.m. in our bathroom that is directly outside their bedroom. 2 in the morning.
But it's just water. It's like
Wait,
white noise.
where?
That's
What
not
house?
in the Malibu house.
And
Yeah,
it was
but-
our bathroom.
And there's two they heard it.
Okay, but we were right across, and I never heard you
Their
showering.
closet was in between though.
I
so it
never heard
probably
you
wasn't.
showering, and
But
we
it
were
kinda
right
goes
across
like,
from that
you know
door.
what I mean? Okay, maybe not. But I was just thinking about that. I'm like, did I ever wake them up? Because that was
Yeah, no, it could be.
that was the
loud.
middle of the
But
night.
I feel like that's a sound that you like get used to really quick.
Okay,
though.
but that's not like
'Cause
when
it's
you
like-
would literally turn on the overhead lights to rearrange your closet at 1 a.m. because we were like 12. And
Yeah,
I was 12, you were like 14.
You got to be the biggest night owl out of all of us, I think.
No, you
100%.
Is
are.
anyone even a night owl besides me?
No.
I am,
right?
but-
When do you go to sleep?
Well, it depends. Between like 11 and 1.
Same.
That's a night owl. Hey,
When I am a night owl, I'm
Didn't
like,
you used to stay up later than that?
Well, if I was going out, I would go to sleep at like 2:30 or 3. But then
Love it.
if I on a
Yeah.
normal night, I would go to sleep at like 1 or 2.
I used to live in our old house when
Or maybe
us girls
midnight.
lived together. I used to have the room that was next to the room that they would record
The
covers
studio?
in, and every time I was going to bed, that I hear Lisa starts her recording when I go to bed. So I would hear Lisa recording
hearing you
all the
recording.
time.
I would start at like 11 p.m.
But I can sleep through that. That didn't really affect me. I was like, you know what? I'm
Listen,
glad she's
Things
recording.
I just never thought about.
I'm glad.
No, I was like,
Remember that?
I'm glad the song is
glad
getting
she's
done, and then I'm just
recording.
lulling you to sleep. I'm so grateful. It would
Soothe your anxiety.
I'm so grateful and blessed.
No, I was so grateful.
That's
Oh my
Christina.
Well, I'm just gonna put a blanket apology out to everyone that I ever woke up with my late night habits. There, Ariel, I'm so sorry.
You know what?
I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay, I think.
Did I ever wake anyone up with my early morning habits?
No.
Wow, I'm just.
I
so
don't think
concerned.
either of you guys
I
ever woke me up, but your
probably
room
do.
wasn't really by mine.
Yeah, Amy wakes me up frequently. But there's just thin walls. in
It's
the house,
because I
though.
thrash and the walls are thin. You can hear all the neighbors'
my
business.
gosh.
Like it's just like
Yeah.
these stairwells are very loud.
Okay, let's move on to the next person.
Okay, I'll go. My low. My low was I got rejected by my crush.
Oh my
gosh.
But it's okay. I actually moved on
I would
pretty
say
quick.
he rejected
He
himself.
bounced back.
Well, it wasn't a real rejection because he didn't
It
know
was
you.
though.
He didn't even know you or hang
Yeah,
out with you.
so
That's not a real
what the
rejection.
heck is that?
He rejected the idea of knowing you.
The way that he worded it, he
Interesting.
rejected himself.
He truly did.
It's like,
I'm
I have to
saying.
take myself out of this.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, my high was that I saw the most incredible 360 sunset that lasted an hour.
What is it? You mean last
Guys,
night?
you
mean
wait,
sunset?
No, on Sunday. Because I was literally going to hang out with my friend after church, and we just pulled over on the side of the road because there was like perfect view of it, and we just sat on the sidewalk and watched the sunset for an hour. And it was literally like the sun was setting here, and then it's like then there was a sunset here, then there was a sunset here, then there was a sunset there. It was literally like full
it was
view,
so
and I was
cool.
just like, I was humbled, truly.
I sat on the side of the road to watch it
Because
too.
it was just like I felt like the presence of God. Like it was too stunning and beautiful and amazing. So I felt like God was speaking to
Iconic.
me
I love
Aw.
that.
with his art.
I feel like
it.
that
Thank
too when
you.
I see a beautiful sunset. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is a
Like-
sign God is saying something.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but he's like, I
So,
love you, child.
It made me feel so much better. Like I
Aw.
was not really feeling good, and then I was like, wow.
Lord, time in nature. It is healing.
I really.
It really
it's where we
is.
were meant to be.
She was
Think
in the
about
car.
that. No, you
I
pulled
was.
over.
I pulled over and sat on the sidewalk. I was outside.
And I'm saying, like, when you're experiencing
It was nature.
okay, you don't have to be in the dirt with your
There
bare
was like
butt.
a.
I'm just saying. Christine's getting all technical. Think about the contrast between that and us in this room with like 4 white walls.
No,
my
yeah.
God.
We weren't made for this.
Yeah. Oh.
I really thought you were gonna say I saw the most gorgeous, incredible man I've ever seen.
He's got men on
That's
the
where my
brain.
brain went after that.
I did also actually.
Amen.
But that's a frequent occurrence.
God
so-
bless him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Kathy Lee.
Okay, my low, it's like one of those weeks where nothing is really sticking out to me as particularly high or low, just kind of like mid, you know?
Just trucking along.
Yeah, just trucking along. I don't know, my low is probably that it's hot. I hate it.
Oh my gosh,
I
the
don't
heat
love
wave is unhinged.
I don't like this
Guys,
heat wave.
it's
Not
called
right.
summer.
No. This was unhinged.
Wait,
It's
what
the
heat
beginning
wave?
of summer.
Over the
It's
weekend?
an unhinged heat wave.
No,
I
no,
agree.
Guys, it was record
Lisa, it's just
temperatures
too
across
early.
the
It's only
nation,
June.
Lisa. You should know this. You're supposed to be the weather girl.
Yeah, no, I know that it's hot, but we had a
No,
sudden
you
shift
missed this.
because
And
summer
it was
started.
snowing
Lisa,
in random
if you look
places
at your,
too.
If you look at your phone
Climate
and like the
crisis.
averages, it said we were like 6 or 7 degrees higher than the
I
averages.
know. I'm
for
just
that
saying.
time. I'm just saying.
Every
It's just
year in
early.
June it gets hot.
It was very hot.
I love the activities of summer. I don't like the heat.
It
I
was
wish we could enjoy the
unseasonably
activities
cool right
without
before
the heat.
that.
I
which threw you
personally
off.
loved it. I loved it. I was like, my summer can start now.
Okay, well, this is Milo. Oh my gosh. And I did not like it. I do not like it. I just don't like sweating all the time and
Yeah,
just
not the
being
vibes.
uncomfortable. And also, I have a newborn, so every time
Oh,
I go
yeah,
out, I
that's
feel like
tough.
I'm bringing him
Yeah.
into an oven, which is not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're
Oh
on.
yeah, I don't have a newborn.
So not the best. And it's just hard, yeah, because I feel like with newborns, it's like you can't really go outside, so you feel a little trapped, and it's just not the time. I will say my high is that I was telling Max last night. I was like, I feel like things have gotten a little easier with the newborn. Like
Finding your
like
groove.
yeah,
How many months?
Almost 3 months.
Heck
And it will be 3 months in like a week and a half.
Oh,
and I'm
I
like,
always feel like 3 months is one of the
Yeah.
first turning points.
I
for
think
me.
it's because he started sleeping a little bit better. I'm starting to kind of get his rhythms. Like it's a little more predictable, and I'm kind of mitigating a little bit of like, oh, if I do that, it's going to be a disaster. Don't do that. If I do this, it's going to make things better. And I'm starting to like realize what to do to make my life easier. Whereas before, I was just kind of like running around with the fire hose, putting out these fires. I was like, I don't know what to do. And now I'm like, oh, okay, that's going to start a fire, so I don't do that.
Love that.
So yeah, it's like random things. Like I realize he needs to take a cat nap between 6 and 7 p.m. and then bedtime will be great, and he'll go to bed at 8:30 p.m. around, and he'll sleep well, and he won't be waking up a million times and screaming his head off if he just has a little cat nap. And I'm like, wow, what a hack! I can do that. And then my night times have been so much easier. I don't know if you're a parent, you get it. That's like your only time to yourself. 8:30 p.m. till like 10:30 when I go to bed. Those 2 hours is my time of the day. And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to sit, do whatever I want. Well, not really. I have to clean up a bunch. But, other than cleaning or shakes up most of the time, for like 30 minutes, I can just sit and just live. And no one needs me. It's nice. So yeah. Anyway, it's just getting a little easier. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, or maybe I see the tunnel. But
How did
tunnel's
you
getting
do
lighter.
it with
Yeah.
twins? I literally
I
had
can't
2
fathom.
experiences this week that felt like I had twins because I had Asa
oh
and
my gosh.
Alex's baby was on the I was watching him from distance while Betsy was in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
So then I had Asa, and then I was feeding the other one. I was there's a bottle
Yeah.
feeding, and I was like, how do you do it?
I will say
And then I had Tristan
yeah.
and the other one that are the same age. And then he flipped over, hit his face on a rock, and I had to pick up both up.
You had all
run them
4?
inside. No, this was another point in that day. I had to run them both inside.
She
I
had
was like,
1-year-old twins.
here, Betsy.
Yeah, I will say I feel like with twins, for me at least, I pretty much lived the first year in fight or flight.
I would do that.
Because
It was scary.
It's really hard to comfort 2 crying babies.
Yes,
by
and I was
yourself.
like, how do you do this?
And you just kind of like hope that they don't cry, but it happens all the time. And you're just like picking up one,
You just cry.
and then picking up the other, and then you cry. Yeah, you're just,
I
I
was
feel like
so
I would just
shook.
lay on my back with one in each arm all day. All day.
yeah.
just cry.
Sometimes they don't want that though. Sometimes they want to be
They
held
wanna
by
be-
themselves, like in the middle of your chest.
Of course.
I don't know what it is, but sometimes they're like, "Get this other baby away
Oh
from me."
my
Yeah,
gosh.
I feel like
Yeah.
Like, get that guy.
They're like,
away
I'm just
from
on
me.
your shoulder, Mom. I want to be like on your
Yeah.
chest, like by your heart. So yeah,
You wanna be
but
snuggled.
I remember their first birthday. I was like, I feel like I'm coming out of fight or flight. Like I wasn't always like all the
Heck
time.
yeah.
It was a very distinct shift.
Yeah, girl, I don't know how you did it. So good job.
Good for you.
Thank
She's
you.
a warrior.
It was wild.
Okay.
Are we
That
let the games
concludes?
begin?
Yes.
Yay!
All right, guys. So
Game
we
time.
are gonna play Put a Finger Down, and before that, I just want to say, if you want to see all of our full episodes, you got to join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Cimorelli. Link in the description. You join our Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get every full podcast episode. It's a great way to support Cimorelli. If you want to support us, that's a great way. There's a ton of stuff on there. There's also we do a live stream every single month, and we do some exclusive information in that live stream, tell release dates, I think is what we're doing today. Tell you a release date nobody knows. Play you a full song no one else has heard. Give you any kind of information basically that we haven't told the public yet.
Exclusive.
So it's a great place to get the exclusive Cimorelli information every month. And then there's also like a birthday club. There's one where you get to Skype or Zoom with us every, I don't know how often.
And
There's a
we
lot of
also,
stuff.
we really like getting your guys' feedback. Like during our live stream, we'll ask about like, what do you think about this? Like we're thinking about this for the album or like this for a video. And we love kind of hearing what you guys have to say as well. So if you like giving feedback, you should check out our Patreon.
Yep, there you go. Check it out. All right, let's.
I'm so nervous,
So,
guys.
Why?
How we're doing it is Amy is going to play it into the mic.
Yes.
And we're going to be putting our fingers down.
Yes, we are.
Why don't we just kind of wait till the end of the thing to say what we
Yeah.
have comments on?
Why is it so hard to put certain fingers down, by the way? Like really
we have
hard.
muscles
Once you
are
get to a certain
connected.
point, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Do I have
it's
horrible
like muscles
fingers?
Is
are
that the same
connected.
for you, Lisa?
I feel
Certain
like
fingers,
really-
certain fingers are hard to get down one at a time.
Yeah, well, my left hand, I can do that. My right hand, I'm like,
Yeah, it's like the fingers like connected.
I hate it. Okay.
This one
why?
can't go down by itself. Okay.
So you're
I
saying
have to, like, hold
save
it
our
down.
comments for after?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
like get
That's
through the whole
gonna
thing
be hard.
first.
Yes.
Wait, but then you have to
Why?
remember like 10 things.
no,
No,
you don't have
you
to
don't
comment
have
on every
10
single
comments.
thing.
Okay, let's try and see what we think.
Let's just give it a go. Give it a
Okay,
fair shake of a
guys.
sauce bottle.
Yes.
Okay,
Give it
but
a fair,
let's give it a fair
Don't
shake.
block your hands. So.
Oh, this hurts already. All right, let's go.
Okay, I'm scared.
If Jesus could do it on the cross for 3 hours.
Okay,
Oh
Catherine is not the
Gosh.
He was not definitely died.
I just remember in our like CBC class where we're like, Jesus, they were like, hold your arms up for like 1 minute. And they were like, Jesus did that for 3 hours.
Oops.
Ouch.
Oh my
Anyway.
gosh.
Anyway, okay,
right, let's
let's
go.
see.
Let's
This
go.
one is called Put a Finger Down Extrovert Edition.
Oh, no.
So let's see how this goes, guys. I'm so scared. Lauren ran it last time, so I don't know. Okay, everyone ready?
All you
And-
do is play the
Just press
video.
play.
I'm scared. Okay, ready? Go. Let's
Put a
see.
finger down, extrovert edition. If you put over 5 fingers down, you are extroverted. Put a finger down if you make friends easily. Put a finger down if you spend more time with other people than alone. Put a finger down if you get told off for talking too much in class.
Well, yes, that did happen.
Put a finger
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Low
down if you're
battery.
comfortable with public speaking. Put a finger down if Snapchat is your most used app.
No.
Put a finger down if you have more than 4 friends. Put a finger down if you love to go to parties and gatherings. Put a finger down if you would like to go to a party with the first person that pops up when you click share, then more.
Oh, it's Lauren almost always.
Put a finger down if you like to speak to strangers. Put a finger down if you like being center of attention.
Sometimes.
Comment how many fingers you put down. You
Okay,
No,
I
that's
put down
fake. That's fake.
Seven.
I put down
Down-
6 fingers and I'm not an
Yeah, that was
extrovert.
not a good extrovert one.
7.
I put down 8.
I put down 3.
Okay, but Lisa, you're not like
But I'm not an extrovert.
no.
But you're like social.
You're very. I think this is put a finger down if you're like a social person.
Yeah.
That's good.
Put a finger down if you like people.
They're like, if you love
Hey,
I
some people don't like people.
Put a finger down if you hate
that
people.
much.
I didn't say that.
Also, okay, Lauren is very friendly and friendlier than me.
Thank you.
Are you kidding?
Because I'm scared of people.
Yes, with strangers,
Or
I
like-
am way more like, oh, hi,
It depends
how
on
are
the
you?
stranger
And Amy's like,
and the setting. Especially if it's a man, I'm like,
Amy's just so like suspicious of everyone, and I'm not.
Oh,
yeah.
So there's a lot of situations where I'll be like nice and chatty, and she's like,
yeah, I can't. I can't.
That's so funny.
I
I
cannot.
still don't get what an extrovert is.
Lauren, I
don't get
feel honored that almost every time you do something that's really bold or outgoing, you say you were thinking of me. What? Remember, you're like, oh, I was at Sonic and I just talked to this guy or whatever.
Lisa, you are
oh,
old.
because you.
I know, but I'm like,
Lise,
what?
You told me to like be
bold. Put
bold
yourself
with
out there.
guys. I
Okay,
never,
okay,
ever,
yeah.
ever did that, and you're like, you gotta just tell him how you feel or whatever. Just go for it, shoot your shot. So
Wow.
I do think of you every time. I'm
Yeah.
like-
Well,
and
I know
like
what it means,
Lisa
but
would
I'm
go, so I should go.
Yeah. No, I do the same
And
thing.
you're always like, every like quarter, you give me a speech. You're like, you gotta live while you're young. You gotta go out. I'm like, she's so right. I gotta live while I'm young.
You gotta live while
That
you're
is
young.
so
You
funny.
and Chad every quarter.
Yeah, we love to get those
Every time I see Chad, he gives me some sort of
live while you're young.
motivational
because
speech.
we know people that are old. It's like I'm seeing things play out, certain life choices in both directions. It's like you can fix it now before you have to fix it
By
later.
going out.
Yeah, because people have
you're right.
regrets.
Live
Yeah.
life.
They're like, I never lived.
Okay, now we have introvert edition.
All right, let's
Okay.
Let's go.
High key, I don't.
I feel like I'm kind of an introvert.
I planned
Maybe you're
this episode a million
right?
years ago, so I can't quite remember what some of
Guys,
these are.
we don't. This is a term that's underused. Ambivert, in the middle.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
that's
believe
me.
in
I
those.
believe in that.
I believe in it.
I don't know if I believe in
It
those.
doesn't mean that you're. It doesn't mean
that's
you're truly
so
an
you.
ambivert. It's
I
more of
know.
like a level on the scale.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I don't know if it needs a
identify.
name.
It just means you're not super far in either direction. You're kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, ready, ladies? Let's see who's the real introvert.
All right, who's the real introvert?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Put a finger down, introvert edition. The last one is a little bit controversial.
Oh no.
Put a finger down if you've ever hit in public when you saw somebody you knew. Put a finger down if right after you text somebody, they call you and you don't answer the phone. Put a finger down if someone has
Wait,
ever
wait,
showed
what'd she
up
say?
unexpected.
If someone texts you,
Ah.
and if you text someone and then they call you right after and you don't answer.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'll
answer
answer.
I'll
the
answer
phone.
the phone.
I'll answer the phone.
Rewind a tiny bit.
Okay. Let's
It
see.
depends.
Somebody, they call you and you don't answer the phone. Put a finger down if someone has ever showed up unexpectedly at your house and you didn't answer the door.
What?
Put a finger
No, it's
down
gonna
if you
happen,
knew
but
the
I wouldn't.
answer in class but you never raised your hand. Put a finger down if you ever fake text somebody in public to avoid having a conversation. Put a finger down if you have ever left a social gathering extremely early. Put a finger down if you have ever Googled a number instead of answering the phone. Put a finger down if you ever chose to watch Netflix over hanging out with friends. Put a finger down if you needed help in class but you never asked a teacher for help. Put a finger down if you were low-key glad that we had quarantine. If you put more than 5 fingers down, you may be introverted. I'm an introvert as well, so let's be introverted together.
So what do we think, ladies?
I only had
I
2
did 8,
fingers. A lot of that actually just sounded like social anxiety.
Yeah.
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 What? Come on, people.
I had 5.
But what makes it introvert? Is it
don't
like?
know.
Well,
Who
the
could
thing is,
know?
like, I think a lot of those are like, oh, hiding when you see someone, or like,
Yeah, it's a lot of
like,
fear of people.
Yeah,
and
sometimes
it was
I
like,
just don't want
do you like to answer your phone? There was like 6 of them.
Well, some
If
people,
someone calls-
some people hate calls. I love calls.
I love calls.
I
don't
would
mind if
rather
someone
a
calls me.
call than a text.
Same.
There's been people that have showed up at my door unannounced a few times, and I love it. I think it's exciting.
Yeah.
That never happens to me ever.
It depends who it is.
Yeah, well, okay, obviously it's someone I hate, but someone that I feel neutral about that surprised me, I feel so special.
You show up at my house.
I drive by your
See,
house all the
I'm
time.
like,
I send her a
oh,
picture.
They're at my home. What do I do? How long are they trying to
Come
stay?
inside, watch
What
whatever
do
I'm
I
watching
do?
with me.
Lisa and Chad drive by my house, and I do a dance routine for them.
Yeah, you're like, okay, go
I
outside
have to
for a
put on a
second.
show, and then Chad texts me a whole commentary.
I'm like, why haven't you
You gotta put
left
on
yet?
a show. I can't just do nothing.
They
Can't
come
be
to your
like,
house
hey.
and you do a
You
dance
do
routine?
it like they're playing music and you dance, or you
No, I just did a
dance
show.
for fun.
I'm trying to
Okay.
entertain.
Wow,
Wow.
that's cool.
I didn't know what else to do. All right, let's do another one.
Okay, this one is. Let's see. Wait, which one was it? Okay, put a finger down. Sibling edition.
All right.
I think this was the good one. Let me see.
Is this like if you have siblings? Like,
We'll see if we.
if
We'll
you
find out
don't-
if we.
Whoa.
We have siblings.
This is like, how much have your siblings put you through, probably?
Well, let's see.
Interesting.
Let's figure
How much
it
of a
out
sibling
together.
are
We're the
you?
most siblings. We're the
we're the most siblings.
we're the most siblings a
Siblingest?
person you could possibly be.
But Christina, I don't think
know
so.
what you're
After
saying.
watching the Kardashians, I'm like, they are in their 40s and they like basically live in a compound and they are
Okay,
with
that's
each other.
not what I'm saying.
They are like
That's like-
enmeshed.
Okay, I'm saying
They
this
are.
many kids to grow up 18 months apart
Yeah.
in one house, we are the real siblings. No one can beat us, okay?
Okay, let's
Okay.
see.
We're the real ones.
Let's see what this one is,
You
guys.
can't be more of a sibling than
Okay.
us. You just can't, I'm telling you. Homeschooled? Who spent that much time with their siblings?
homeschool.
a lot of other big
Oh my gosh, I just met this girl and I was like,
All right.
wait, I just met this girl and I was like, oh, what's your job? She's like, oh, I'm a teacher. And I was like, oh, where do you teach? She's like, I'm a private homeschool teacher.
Love that.
And I was
that's
like,
the
so
thing.
she
the only
teaches
way I
these
can
kids
homeschool.
middle school. at their house. I was like, wait, that's
Cute.
cool. Okay, ready? And let's see. See if this was a good one. I forgot.
Put a finger down, sibling edition.
Okay.
Put a finger down if you ever stolen your sibling's clothes.
Duh.
Put a finger down if you ever blamed something on them that you definitely did. Put a finger down if you've ever gone on a road trip with just your siblings.
Duh.
Put a finger down if you ever hit
Potentially?
them back instead of telling your parents.
Duh.
Put a finger down if you ever ate their food and then blamed it on
Go back,
someone
go back,
else.
go back, guys. When you
Hit them back.
Don't say duh, 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 duh.
I can't help it.
But I
Just-
can't
just make a face.
I think I was on
Just
3.
make a face. That
If
is
you've ever
not
hit
how
them
it
back
goes.
instead of telling your parents, that's just
We need to hear what they're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Things. Put a finger down if you ever hit them back instead of telling your parents. Put a finger down if you ever ate their food and then blamed it on somebody else. Put a finger down if you ever blackmailed them for something.
Yep.
Put a finger down if you ever had a Nerf gun or BB gun fight with them.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you've ever stolen their girlfriend or boyfriend.
Whoa!
Put a finger down if you ever had a sleepover with them. Put a finger down if you ever wrestled or fought with them physically. Put a finger down if you've ever given your sibling a makeover.
Yes.
No. That was so strange.
That was a good one.
I don't
I did them
remember.
Wow, we're the
Hey,
most.
I'm sorry.
sibling.
We
What
are
do they
the
mean
real
by a
siblings.
Wait, how many did you
sleepover?
guys have?
You
had
literally
sleepovers?
live with
I
them.
know.
No,
you
like
do a
in the
sleepover every
Yeah,
night.
Yeah, Joe used to sleep over in our room all the time.
Wait, so if you're just sleeping
Hotel
normally,
Christina.
it doesn't count.
No.
Most people don't share a room, so when you have a
what you
sleepover,
call
they
it.
don't.
Yeah.
Yes, Kathy.
Hey,
vast
we
majority of
did-
people don't share rooms because there's 2 kids,
We
2
did-
bedrooms.
Sleepovers on the deck?
Yeah, on the trampoline, in the
Hey,
game room.
In my mind,
Yeah.
everyone shares a room with their siblings. That's what happens.
Kat,
No,
everyone-
Kath. We lived a different way.
Kat,
You know what? Most people only have 2 kids.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
They
it's
have
like
two
3
bedrooms.
3-bedroom house, 2 kids, parent room.
All right. Anyway,
That's the tea.
I had all of my fingers.
I don't remember.
had 7.
I never
I had 7.
blackmailed people.
I did them all.
Yeah.
I
don't think I gave anyone a
blackmailed-
makeover.
Danny to this is so mean, but
Oh
I blackmailed her to tell me what somebody got me for Christmas, or else I would tell who she was buying for what she got that. I don't know. I was like 8.
She was a kid. I get
dark.
it. It
She was so
happened.
concerned too. Like, no, please don't tell us.
that's so
Lauren, you're gonna make me
sad.
cry.
Guys,
That
I
is
was so
too
mean.
sad. I
I'm
cannot
sorry.
believe
I
that.
feel guilt once a month for being mean as an 8-year-old.
Well, you were 8, okay? It was dog eat dog.
So true. What could
At
I
8
do?
years old, what else?
Barrett
are you-
already does all these like oldest sibling rat things, and I'm like, I do start to feel bad sometimes when I see him do certain things, but I'm also like, you know what? I am not the firstborn though, and I can see that. It shows that I'm not the firstborn. Firstborn is something special.
yeah,
Every firstborn is a princess, guaranteed.
guaranteed.
That
Is a princess.
Yeah, that's
and
so
it's not
accurate
me.
for us too.
No, see, I would
Wait, you need to say
argue.
who it is. It's our
Sorry.
older brother, Michael. It's not me.
No, see, I would argue firstborn males are princesses and firstborn girls are presidents.
Yeah.
They are put to work for their country.
That's true.
We
That
don't
is
have the
true.
experience.
That's
They
accurate.
are not like.
We don't have just the firstborn girl in our house who doesn't have an older sibling, so
From everything I've read, from all my research, they're put to work for their country,
I would
and
say so.
oldest
Well,
boys
oldest
are just
girls are, yes.
coddled and like.
Well, wait. Here's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter what they are, a boy or girl. The oldest sibling does not have the experience of everything being snatched out of their hand, stolen from them, pushed down for no reason from the second they were born.
Okay,
They don't
yeah,
have
not
it.
from the second.
Every single day, they have someone who lives the second and on sibling. They have someone who lives in their house, okay? Lives in their house.
Yeah, we know.
Snatching everything from them, pushing them down, doing every little thing to them from the second they're born, okay?
You will never have an oldest child.
The
will
firstborn
you?
doesn't have that.
Well, I mean, Dom acts like
Dom
two of us.
acts like that.
Well, yeah, they even
But I was
kind
gonna
of
say, the other
conform to
day,
that.
Leo
which is
literally
like-
ran over, pushed Dom, and ran away, and he was like,
Oh.
but generally, Dom is the firstborn.
But it's just funny because if Bear gets something stolen from him, he's like, oh, what the heck? And Tristan must be like, this is what life
day.
is.
Just another
you
day.
get things stolen from you. And then some days she will rage and be like, no! Like she's like, I've been taking
like,
it
"I've
for
had it."
too long. But every time Bear gets something from him, he's just like, how could this happen to me? To me. So I
so
can really
ironic.
see it. All right,
Oh my
next.
gosh,
That's tough.
funny.
I
Okay.
watch it a lot. I'm like, oh well, he was getting mad for her for copying him. And I was like, Tristan, you're so cool. Don't listen to him. I know she doesn't care. She's one. But I'm like, Barrett, she just wants to be like you. Whatever. But I remember this exact thing as a child. But I actually liked it when they copied me. I will say.
She wants to do
I hate it.
everything that
I
Barrett
felt
does.
special. Yeah,
And
you're like,
I felt bad because Amy was so prone to copying.
Duh, Lisa, you were
okay,
like
just
a star.
Well, we are such polar
Like Tyra
opposites.
Banks.
It was it was tough for us to grow up right in age because like it was just like, oh my god,
I was
stop.
an alien.
And then even like I'm a night owl, you want to go to bed early, and we're sharing a room. Like all
We're sharing a
this-
bunk bed.
these opposite things. It was tough. I
it
apologize.
was tough. You know what?
It
It's
was
okay.
hard.
You already have.
And I would bait you.
Yeah, you would.
Tell you, oh, I'm gonna wear this today, and then you go put it on, and you're like,
Lisa, how else am I supposed to have fashion inspo? There's no Pinterest.
I'm not wearing that.
No Pinterest. All I had was you, Yahoos, and you were the most into clothing.
I was not about to give you any.
I was just like,
I
can
don't
I
think
just
anyone
have?
copied me.
I was like, can I just have one thing
No.
that's my own? One
No.
thing, like my outfit or whatever. I don't want to feel like I'm one arm on an octopus.
I mean, I get
hated
it.
that feeling more than anything.
Well, and it's hard.
I didn't hate that feeling
because
very
I was
much.
trying to model myself after someone that was so opposite.
No, I know.
And you and Alex are both like actually exact opposites of me, so I was like literal alien land.
Literal.
Like why am I like this?
I know you're just different. It's okay.
I'm just,
No, different than
myself.
me. We just didn't understand at the time.
Yes. But like style icon.
Thank you.
Okay. This one's put a finger down mentally unstable edition.
Oh no!
Why?
Okay.
It's not that
Let's
crazy.
go.
It's not what you would think.
Okay, just
All
let it speak first.
Okay, ready? Let it
Show
speak
us
for
a
itself, ladies. Okay,
Put a
wait.
finger down, mentally unstable edition. If you put 5 or more fingers down, are you okay? Put a finger down if you rewatch your favorite TV shows over and over. Put a finger down if you sleep with stuffed animals. Put a finger down if you imagine scenarios that would never happen in real life. Put a finger down if you're an Aries, Pisces, Libra, or Leo. Put a finger down if you like laying on the floor because it's comfortable. Put a finger down if you get emotionally attached to the fictional characters in TV shows. Put a finger down if your favorite color is yellow, green, or purple. Put a finger down if you always feel like you need to break something to feel better. Put a finger down if you like listening to sad songs or sad artists. Put a finger down if you take hour-long showers.
I got 4.
I kind of feel like 3.5.
I got
I had
6.
3 or 4.
I can't tell if my favorite color is pink or purple either. So I'm like, do I have a half finger down?
That was bad. That wasn't good.
Yeah.
We
That
can make
was
a better
weird.
one of those.
Yeah, some of them was like, your favorite color is yellow, you're mentally unstable.
Yeah, what?
Guys, I do have
Such
to
a happy
confess,
color.
I slept with stuffed animals till I was like 25.
Oh.
I had my,
Cuddled them?
I would have
How
them.
did I
yeah.
miss this?
I had them in my bed till I was
No,
25.
in your bed versus cuddling it is different.
A lot of times I would hold it or I would tuck it.
Okay, the only
bad.
time I did that
That's
if it
not
was
bad.
like
So
bad.
from like a boyfriend, then I would like, oh, the stuffed animal.
I had my
But,
builder.
like,
What's a boyfriend?
I don't care.
I just it just was nice having
know
something
what?
to hold.
It's something
when
to
you're
look
sleeping.
into.
I always saw.
No, it is. It is.
I always saw all these kids like attach their stuffed animals as a kid, and I was like, I want to be obsessed with my stuffed animal. So I literally tried.
Yeah, you wish
multiple
you
oh my
times. I
gosh.
tried so hard to have a stuffed animal that I was obsessed that I would sleep with, and I was just like, get.
She's like, I tried to create.
I tried so hard.
How Nick had baby chickies.
Our little brother. He had
Yeah,
a baby
not your
chicken.
And then we had who?
Just gotta clarify.
Oh yeah,
What
Lily
is
can't
that?
sleep without her rainbow bunny. She like will put it under her arm and then flip over and
Yeah,
pass
I
out.
wanted to be that, and I couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
the twins
Loves her
have their
bunny.
stuffed animals.
What
I
is
tried so
that?
hard to have.
That one bear? I don't know who the original owner was. And what do we call him? Old Gray or something? It's like a gray
I think
teddy
I
bear.
have that now. But why do I have
Yes.
it?
I don't remember who was the original owner.
I think it was Christina.
It was me. I
And she said
tried.
I couldn't form an attachment. Here you
tried.
go.
Yeah, I couldn't attach to any of those things. I tried really hard.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's
something
wrong with that. Oh my gosh. I remember begging mom to get me a strawberry shortcake blanket for my 10th birthday. And I was like, listen, it's so cute. I'll make my bed. Please, please, please.
Did she get it for you?
Yes.
Did you make your
obviously.
bed?
I did.
Good
I believe it.
I've always been a bed maker.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll do the thing I'm already doing.
Yes. Literally.
Okay, next.
Okay, wait, let's see. Which. Okay. This one is. Okay.
Just do it.
Finding these videos is like trying to.
Waiting for rain in this drought.
Useless and disappointing. Because people make such weird ones. I think we need to start making them.
Okay.
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 Because this one is called Things All Ladies Have Done. But it's from a man. who
that why
I
it
think
says
is
lady?
just
Let's hear
like typecasting the entire female race.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see if all ladies have done it.
Let's see. Let's see if he knows women
William's
as well as he
participating.
thinks.
All right, let's go.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
10 things that I know you ladies have done at least once in your life. We haven't done this in a while, so if you want to have some fun with it, you can make it a 10-finger challenge. Let's go! Dug through your dirty laundry to find something that you wanted to wear.
Absolutely
Only
not.
shaved a portion of your legs because that's all that was going to be seen.
No.
Attempted to communicate with your best friend telepathically.
Sure.
Restarted a song you were listening to because you weren't ready for it to end. Watched yourself cry in the mirror so that you could maximize your sadness. Shaved your toes! Planned an elaborate move to a new country with your best friend. Found yourself attracted to somebody because they were super sweaty. Slept in your partner's clothes while they were away. Made healthy choices all night long just to crush some McDonald's on the way home.
Ew. See, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, how many was
Okay.
that supposed to be? I only did 4.
I only did 3.
I had 7.
I did 3.
Wow, I guess I'm the most basic.
Guess I'm not a woman.
I did 7.
I had 8.
I'm not typecast.
I don't like this man being
I'm
like,
not
I
like
know
the
you
other
ladies.
girl.
What are you doing? Watching us shave our toes?
Maybe he has a
That's
bunch
weird.
of sisters.
I don't want to know who you are and why you know all this stuff.
I would never, ever, but that wasn't even
Shave
girlfriend.
your toes?
No, I would never wear something that was dirty. I would
I would.
never.
Oh,
Yeah.
never.
Okay,
so
do
wait,
that.
Some things aren't that dirty.
This is the
Yeah,
thing. I
And it
did
wouldn't
that
be in the
one
hamper.
because I will just put things in my hamper and not think about it and realize I wore it for like an hour. And
Yeah,
then I
that's
just put it
fine.
in the
See,
hamper.
that's
you
fine.
still do that thing where you hang the clothes on the edge of the hamper when you're not ready for them to go
Yes.
in. That's what. But it's
Because
on
they're
the
not-
hamper
Because they're not
So that's
dirty.
The
No, he said
equivalent.
dig
But
through.
Christina, that's the equivalent.
I'm not going to dig. Oh, where's that
Listen,
thing I just wore? I wanna wear it
I
again.
have
Not a technical.
I have a system. I have a pile
And I
of
just
things
wore it if it's in the
that
hamper.
are still acceptable to wear, and I have a hamper. So
Yes.
there will be
Yeah.
no
Yes,
digging to dirty
that's my,
clothes.
I have my emotional support.
Absolutely
pile.
not.
But
I'm
yeah,
not
I've
ready to
worn-
put in the hamper yet, but they might need to. I'm not sure.
I've worn
Yeah.
things that are straight up dirty too, where I'm like, I really need the shirt.
You
today.
just like it,
I
you
can't
need it
do
for the
that. It
outfit.
doesn't matter.
I
Oh,
can't
you.
do
It's
it.
gonna ruin my whole mood, so there's no point in the outfit being cute.
The
It's ruined my whole
sensation
mood.
of dirt makes me want to cry.
yeah, if it
Exactly.
smells like, if it just smells
Do you
like
have
I've
another
worn
one?
it.
No, if I can feel you.
Last
yeah.
one?
Okay,
Last one.
Let's
Look
see if
good.
I have another one
What's the
that's good.
finale?
Okay, this one says
Threatening her.
Lauren keeps
this is
judging
highly,
me, but she probably didn't notice. But she keeps giving me
Okay,
facial expressions when I do
this
something
one
weird.
is
Oh, I never
it
do that.
says
Okay,
put
whatever.
a finger down, but it's actually most likely to.
Okay.
What?
We could do that, or we could do
How
a
did
highly.
they screw that one up? Let's
I
try it.
don't
Let's
know.
hear it.
All right, okay,
Let's hear it.
wait.
Let's hear it.
Let's point to people then. If
Okay,
that makes more
yeah, well-
sense. Let's try.
Let's just see what happens.
Just play.
All
It
right,
says
play.
sister edition. Okay.
Let's just see. I don't know. I can't remember what they say. Okay.
Who has the most attitude?
Oh wait.
Wait, that's so.
Hey, that's not put a finger down.
I
Excuse you. No,
There we have
I don't have an
know. Okay. Anyway, ready?
You have to pause it after each one.
That's fine. It's our last
Okay.
one. Okay, I'm just gonna be really quick on the trigger. Okay,
I
ready?
would say someone else.
1, 2, 3.
Who has the most attitude?
Catherine
Amy.
or Lauren.
No one thinks
Not
me.
me.
Oh,
You don't really have
Not
you're
attitude.
me.
easygoing.
Wait a minute, you get all mad. You
are.
Not
You
no offense.
are easygoing. You're easy.
You
to be
are
around.
easygoing,
Just not when
Lisa.
you're on your period or
Okay,
PMS or
well,
whatever.
No.
maybe I do because you're the only person that gives me attitude. So maybe
No one
I
else
do have
will give you
attitude.
attitude? No one will
else
give
will
Lauren
give it to
attitude?
me.
Everyone gives me attitude
Kat said I had the most attitude.
because I'm so easygoing.
Okay, my vote is Amy or Catherine. I can't tell.
I said Catherine or Lauren.
No, Amy has a lot of attitude when it comes out. When she's
Yeah, no. Okay, like attitude in like the teenager sense.
Yay, people.
like, yeah, or just when she gets upset, it's very audible and visible. And
Okay, anyway.
apparent.
Yes. Maybe.
Again.
Maybe her.
Okay, next one. Next one.
Okay.
The best in school.
Best in school.
We are homeschooled.
You,
Skip.
Amy. No,
Amy is the best in
I will
school.
say.
Yeah,
I will
or
say.
you.
I think I got the best grades in college.
Amy.
But if I went to college, I would have rivaled
Yeah,
you
but you didn't go.
girl.
Didn't
So
you
we
do
don't know.
calculus?
Oh
Who did
my
calculus?
gosh,
Wait, who did
Christina, tell me
calculus?
something.
Guys, listen to me. I'm speaking. Can you
We
see
can't-
me?
I did
Am here?
pre-calculus.
We can't know.
Guys,
Well,
did
no,
Amy
in
did calculus.
homeschooling, you guys probably both did the
We
same.
didn't get grades.
No, but you actually did.
Are you
everything.
really good at?
We didn't
Guys.
get grades.
Amy did calculus. End of discussion.
I did
She went
pre-calculus,
the
not real
farthest.
calculus.
She went the farthest.
I think Amy would get a 4.0 if she went to school.
Who's more organized?
Most organized.
Lisa.
You.
I'd like to think myself.
I think it's
Yeah,
you.
Lisa.
I was
This
This is
me.
like a micro-organizer.
I think it's you.
All right.
You're pretty
Okay.
organized.
Who's most likely to get arrested?
Oh, that's boring.
Arrested?
Arrest.
I think
Breaking
it's me,
the law.
actually.
Yeah.
I think if something happened out of rage, it would be
yeah.
me.
She'd assault
It would for
someone.
sure
Whoa.
be me.
She'd
Assault.
assault someone.
Yeah, but I'm
Wait,
not.
but I have some kind of mental
But who is
disorder.
most likely to actually?
No. I would be arrested for like missed payments or something like
Missing
that.
a court date, you
Like,
totally would.
Missed.
Yeah.
Like I have problems, guys. When no one is like on top of me I'm just now learning how to like get my life together in that way. And there's some things I'm not proud of that I'm not going to tell you or you that happened recently where I'm like, how did I not set that up?
I get it.
It probably happens to
So
everyone.
I would be arrested for that reason.
Oops.
I will say.
But we're all pretty far from being arrested, I will say.
Yeah.
Who's more creative?
I don't know.
Guys, we don't know
I
who's the
think
most
We're all
creative.
pretty
I think
creative.
we all
I think we all
think- yeah,
think.
I think we're all
Yeah, I don't
creative.
know.
Yeah.
Please.
Interesting. Who works the hardest?
Okay, I think we're all hard workers. Okay.
I will say,
got
I
into
do
trouble?
think it may be me, though.
Probably.
Okay.
will
I can
say-
take that
Christina.
one.
And I would say Lauren, maybe.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm
well,
not
because
around you
I don't
guys.
like to stop working. I like to just keep working.
I'm not
Maybe
around.
it's more of a mental
probably
disorder.
you.
Yeah.
It's a
you.
disordered thing that I have, okay? I
Yeah.
will say that.
I would say you're the most work focused and work driven and
Yes.
constantly thinking about work. So
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a moral thing. It's a failure, actually, on my part. But,
no. All right.
but
It's a personality. Okay, go.
okay.
Okay.
Continue.
This is the last one.
Who got into trouble more at school?
No one has
Got into trouble
Who's
at
the-
school. No one.
Did anyone get in trouble at anything ever?
No.
Oh, I got in
school,
trouble.
I did get in college. I got in trouble
What?
for talking.
Oh, I would get in trouble for talking
you
or
got
laughing.
in trouble.
Okay, I had very mixed reviews. And swim team, I got the coaches
got in
award
trouble.
for being happy and good sportsmanship, whatever. And then in musical
being
theater, our director would yell at me all the time for talking to other people.
Wait, Catherine get yelled at all the time.
I got yelled at a lot.
I got yelled at a lot as well.
Stop talking! Because I would always be bored because she'd be yapping on for a long time. No offense. And then I'd be like, I just don't care. And I just talked to my friend. I was like 12, guys. Sitting
Then she
still.
started yelling "click 5" because that was her favorite. To get your attention. And that was so.
I remember that. Did she really? Was that
Wow, I just
Well,
remember
you and the
Or
other
all
girls
of
too.
them.
Yeah.
All
she
of
told
them.
me I need a shot of adrenaline in my butt. She's like, you're so talented, but you need a shot of adrenaline in your butt. Like, I wouldn't like stick the moves. I was kind of like,
so funny.
That's so I never got grounded, but I got yelled at a lot in theater and in a lot of places in my life. I got yelled at many,
and
many
you know
times by
what?
many
That is
big
not
people.
fair.
Thank you.
Not
Wait,
fair
where
to
else
you.
besides
For
theater did
not
you get
paying
yelled at?
attention.
In general, from many people in many walks of life.
But we did get the only thing that ever happened is we did get in trouble a lot. Guys, we have all gotten in trouble so many places in our lives, but not you more just by association for our volume level.
Oh yeah.
So many places.
Yeah.
People get mad.
I've never gotten in trouble for my volume.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would only happen to you if you
Never.
were with us.
I never have.
That has happened a lot of places.
Even
Yeah.
then, if that happens, I'm like,
You're like, it
wasn't
was
me.
them, not me.
yeah, it doesn't matter. And that's interesting because I would burp really loud in public, but somehow people just don't.
They'd be like, it wasn't her.
Yeah.
no,
like
no
you
one would
would.
ever say stop burping. Like, it
But
was
you
just
don't look like you would. They wouldn't guess.
treated like royalty.
All right. Was that all this is?
That was all we got.
Yeah.
That's all we
That's
got.
all I got for you folks. Okay.
All right. Let's go to the 5 povs. And we
hear
don't have
it.
to play Lisa's from the phone today. What makes you instantly angry? A lot of things.
A lot of things.
But what are they?
My number one is people snapping at me. I will rage.
Well, that's understandable.
That's
Yeah,
a
but-
number one thing.
But not
really
everyone
counts.
does.
I
Yeah.
will get so
I relate
angry.
to that.
Who doesn't get triggered though when people snap at you? That's like, whoa, chill. Like I'm like,
That's
Yeah,
my
that's
number
true.
one rage
But do you
bait.
get angry or do you shut down? Different.
I
Because
get
you're angry.
I angrily shut down. It's like what is that called where you don't talk in a protest? vow of
Stonewalling.
silence. I don't know.
I don't know.
Stonewall.
Like a
is that what
hunger
you're
strike,
saying?
a silent strike.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. Yeah,
I don't know.
that makes me so
I feel like
mad.
you guys could tell me for mine. What makes me instantly angry?
People
A lot
not
of
paying
things. I don't
attention.
know.
That's true.
I feel like I get angry at myself more. Like, oh, I can't believe I left that thing out. The first thing that comes to mind is breast milk, but that has never happened. I'm like, I spent so long pumping that. I feel like I forget things, and then I get mad at myself, and I'm like, I can't believe I did that. Oh, like I inconvenienced myself so bad.
Forgetting things
I
makes
never-
you instantly angry.
I
Yeah.
think, okay, what makes me angry is when somebody is careless with something that makes what I have to do way more
There
complicated.
we go, Lauren.
Then I'm like,
There
oh.
we go.
That's
Wait.
when I start like crying with rage.
Actually,
though.
100. I don't cry with rage like Lauren does, but 100. There are so many instances. Probably everyone in this room, especially, has done this to me in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Where someone doesn't do something up to like the standard that I was expecting, and then I'm like, but normally I don't tell them I'm mad, but I'm just like,
But it's just
and
like,
it throws off my whole thing.
yeah.
Then
and
I have to do extra work. Then it just ruined everything, and I'm
scared.
raging.
yeah.
Raging. And then I don't take it out on anyone though. I just keep it to myself for a while.
You need a punching bag.
And I get it to a lower level before I say anything to anyone. But I am raging.
You know what made me rage today is I did all of those complicated harmonies. Well, they're not that complicated for Thing About Praise. And then I deleted all of the doubles that I did. But then I did reverse. What is it?
Undo?
Until I got them back.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good, Amy.
I was so scared for a second. I was like,
That's rough.
it was so
That doesn't
scary.
really sound like anger
I looked at
to
the
me,
whole
but
track and then I almost
Okay,
died.
anything else? Anyone else?
I don't think.
Just
I don't
when
think I get
someone's being
instantly angry very
unhinged,
often.
if I think someone's being
Happens to me a
unhinged,
lot.
I fill with rage.
If someone is being
Yeah.
unhinged?
Like in a way that's unfair. Like being rude in an unhinged way, I get very angry.
I just run away from that. For sure.
I get mad.
I got yelled at by an old lady yesterday.
I was so mad
More
and
on
so
that
embarrassed
later.
about that.
But
But
actually,
actually
that
it was
happens
like-
to you somewhat more
No,
frequently.
that hasn't happened in forever.
That's happened to me a couple times.
Oh,
I don't
maybe
even
it's
know
you
if
I'm
that's-
thinking.
I don't think that's ever happened to me. I'm like I don't know. I can't even think of the last time, but I was like, it just made me kind of embarrassed for her. But
Oh.
yeah, it didn't make
I
me
was
instantly
embarrassed
angry.
for her as well. I was like,
And I'm like, honey,
dang.
honey. Anyway,
Anyone else?
yeah, I don't have an answer. I feel like I'm just in toddler land. I'm just in the zone with Lily, and
Like, I don't get mad.
no,
Get glad.
I don't feel like I rage. I get more like frustrated all
Yeah,
the time,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't feel like I'm like filled with rage because it's just not that stage of life.
Yeah.
But there have been those stages of life, but they're so far back behind me. I'm like, what was I raging about? I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say, okay, certain people you can be like say something that can be kind of disrespectful, and a lot of people just like let it roll off their shoulders. Is that the phrase?
Yeah.
A lot of people. Yeah, if anyone does anything remotely disrespectful to me, that is definitely, which I feel like that kind of happens a fair amount to me. Like, or maybe I just think everything's disrespectful, TBH. And I do get really, but I don't show that I'm mad about that because I don't want to show that, but I'm really mad. And I think Catherine too, if anything is remotely disrespectful to you, I think you are instantly, and that's so much like Nick too. Nick is the same as that. Like, if you perceive something as like disrespectful, I think you're like,
trying to think.
Boom.
I feel like
I'm
I
trying
was
to think of
made
an
to
example.
feel like I'm supposed to be disrespected or whatever. Like people are supposed to say whatever they want, and I'm just supposed to go, well, okay. So I just go,
Same.
wow, thanks, hate you. I'm not gonna say anything, but wow,
Thanks,
that was
hate you.
rude.
Yeah.
Well, some people they can like someone can make like a joke that I think is disrespectful, and they'll just like laugh at it.
I guess
Like,
it
about
just depends
themselves.
what it. Yeah, it
But
just
for
depends-
me,
depends on the
no.
person.
Too
yeah, it
sensitive
depends if
for
I
that.
value their opinion or if
That's
I'm sensitive.
true.
I don't know.
That's true. Okay. Let's go to Sister Spotlight, where each week a different sister has a spotlight on her. We have Kate Roth, Christina, Kath. Oh my gosh. Sappy Sassy Thoughts with Kath. Lisa's Corner, Amy's Current Crisis, Lauren's Take. And this week's sister is Ding, Amy.
Hey.
Hit it.
Okay.
Is this Amy's current crisis?
This is Amy's rants and raves.
Oh. Okay.
When I rant and I rave about anything.
So what are you ranting about? Let's hear it.
Hit it.
This is a rant and a rave that is of a norm, like it's a pretty often one. Now, we have ranted before on here about the crisis of the crush economy. We have, where there's no crushes anywhere. But now we're going to rant and rave about having a crush because it's both. It deserves a rant and a rave because it ruins your life and also makes it 10 times more interesting all at once. So we'll start with the rave. We'll get it out of the way. So basically, having a crush is like so much fun. And it's like one of those things where I'm like, it just gives like a sparkle.
It's like the colors are brighter.
It just like makes things like fun and exciting. I don't know, because like I spend long periods of time alone like a wolf. Some days at the pool, just rotisserie chickening by my own self, and I'm grateful, happy, thankful, blessed to be in that way. But so then I forget how it feels when you have a crush, and then you're like, all of a sudden it's like giggle, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Ew. So like it's so fun because you're like around every corner something interesting could happen.
So true.
And I get used to being alone where I'm like, nothing interesting is gonna happen. It's totally fine. I love the stability. Like I live for it. I love being alone. Like I genuinely do. I'm like, ooh, easy ride. I know this. I can handle it. We're great. But then you first get the crush, you're like, oh my gosh. And then you're like, oh, updating your friends. And there's such a fun social component to having a crush. It's just like, oh my gosh. It just like brings so much like fun to your life unless it gets unhinged. And that's the problem here. Not that I'm unhinged. The problem here is that I hate having a crush in general because I like being alone. I love it. I
How
would
weird
never
that's what we
list
have in
it.
common.
I know. But it makes sense because I like being in control, people.
So
you said on control
of people.
I love being in control. I mean, and of people as well. So I don't like being out of control. When you have a crush, it's so out of control because you're like trying to lasso your mind all day, and you're like, take me for a ride on the big green tractor. You're like, I'm gonna show you the moon to yourself. You're like, but you're back here, but you're dancing like your pants are running away from you in your fridge. What?
In your fridge?
What did you just say?
You're dancing like your pants are running away from you in your brain. You have to like come back to reality, I think is what she said.
Yes. So I find myself having to go recenter at the local creek. After I see.
She just saying you have to reset herself needing to recenter at the local creek. Translation: she needs to go into nature to find balance.
No, but the actual local creek. I go back to
She goes to the water.
because it's just so.
Wait, you have to go to a creek when you have a crush?
Yes. Because
Recenter with nature.
I totally do this. You have to go
you
to the
need
creek.
to touch
Maybe
so much
that's what
grass.
I should have done. Okay.
You need all the
Okay.
grass.
Okay.
So yeah, they just disrupt your life so much, and it's so annoying, but also fantabulous. So it's like definitely the double-edged sword vibe.
So true.
And then it's just like, And then it's the worst if it doesn't work out, because then you're like, dang.
What did I do that for?
I should have just stayed alone. Would have been more fun, because then I had to resettle myself. But
That is worth it, though.
it was.
It
It
was.
was.
Worth it.
It's the climb.
It's worth
It's
it.
like life's a climb, but the view is great. It's like
It is a great
it's just so fun to have that like experience, even if it goes But the best crushes are the ones that you just see around and it doesn't necessarily go anywhere, but
No.
I love those. Those are so fun.
Guys,
The
this is her
situational
opinion?
crushes are so
Okay.
fun where you just like see them around and it's like, oh my gosh. And it's like a local celebrity to you. I love those. Those are so fun.
I
Now,
was about to make a joke. I'm just gonna say, like that certain distinct guy that walks his dog in your neighborhood.
wait.
The guy.
Which?
One of you pointed out the other day. You're like that guy. Is that your local celebrity?
I think we need to revisit that because I have no clue who you're talking about.
Well,
But yeah, so in conclusion, if you have a crush, find a local crick.
You'll
You
know.
need-
Listen, we'll talk about it later.
If you have a crush, find your local crick because you will need it. You will need
Find
it.
some water, some grass.
Yeah,
some trees.
so that was my rant and my rave at the same time. And I think it's like double blessed.
Love it.
Amen.
You were in the car.
All right, it's okay, guys. Just end the podcast.
Okay,
and we'll talk
guys,
about
thanks for
Thank
watching.
you so much for hanging out. We love you.
Thank you to our patrons for supporting us. You guys are the best. We love you so much. See you in the next episode.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Cimorelli podcast. Follow Cimorelli on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. You can also find Cimorelli on Facebook and Instagram.